Department of Political Science, Jignasa Study Project. Topic is political participation of women in India. Jignasa Study Project presented by K. Pritam, G. Nani, D. Saicharan, Aisha Parveen, Hafsa Parveen, Sharma Begum. Under the guidance of Abdul Sattar and A. Santosh Kumar. Introduction. The term political participation has very wide meaning. It is not related to right to vote, but simultaneously relates to participation in decision-making process, political activism, political consumerism, etc. Women in India participation in voting, none for public office and political parties at lower levels, more than men. Political activism and voting the strongest areas of women's political participation in combat gender implement in politics. The Indian government has suggested environment for areas in local government.
Aksha Parveen. Today's topic is political participation of women in India. Objectives of the topic: undertake, generate and promote primary and applied research regarding women and development. Advance the idea of women as active participants in politics and national development. Promote and collaborate with academic institutions, grassroots organizations as well as individuals engaged in research, advocacy and related activities. Provide advisory and consultancy services on gender issues to institutions and organizations within outside government. Undertake activities consistent with women development objectives to facilitate social transformation for the full and effective participation of women all the levels of society.
Myself, D. Saicharan, I am studying in Government Degree College, Bodan, BA first year. After we got independence from the British, our Indian Constitution in 1950, January 26, officially granted suffrage to men and women. According to our Indian Constitution, Article 326 gives us suffrage. As per the report of UNO 2014, only 53.7% women are literate in India. In our country, women contains 10.9% reservation in the year of 2012, which is higher than the Brazil, China, Hungary, Malaysia.
Good afternoon, my name is Aisha Parveen. Today's topic is political participation of women in India. Women's reservation. India has a federal form of government with developed powers. The electorate votes to elect a national parliament as well as state assemblies. Next, this slide shows average representation of women in Lok Sabha MPs. In this box, the highest number of women parliaments 2019, number of women MPs 78 and percentage of women MPs 40.31%. And next, lowest 1977. In this year, number of women MPs 90 and percentage of women MPs 3.51%. This slide shows women in Rajya Sabha. In this box, highest women participation in Rajya Sabha 1976. In this year 24 women participation in Rajya Sabha 24 and percentage 10.1. Next, 1960. In this year women participation in Rajya Sabha 24 percentage 10.2. And next, lowest 14. 1970. In this year women participation in Rajya Sabha 14 percentage 5.38.
Self G. Rani. and studying BA second year English medium. My topic is challenges to women participation. The level and form of women participation in politics is largely shaped by cultural and social barriers in the form of violence, discrimination and literacy and sexual violence. In this we are discussing about sexual violence. Sexual violence in India is exhibited by issue of education and marriage. There are many parents are marriages their children in every age. We are now discussing about discrimination. The Constitution of India removed gender inequalities among caste and gender, but discrimination continues to be a widespread barrier to women political participation. In this discrimination, we are faced a male-dominated society, and generally we face girl child and boy child differences in between our home, colleges, schools, and so etc. In India, has one of the largest illiterate populations. In January 2014, the United Nations reported 287 million adults in India are illiterate. Literacy among the Indian women is 53.7, which is much lower. Literacy among men reported at 75.3% literacy. Limits the ability of women to understand the political system and issues. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Sharmeen Rina. Conclusion is my topic today. The attainment in the field of income, employment and in education front, the scenario of women employment seems to be a comparatively poor. The need of the hour is to identify those levels of remuneration which are observing the realization of employment of women, and the initiative must be started from the women for itself, as well as more importantly policy initiatives taken by the state and society. Let us take the out that we want to egalitarian society where everybody, whether men or women, get the equal opportunity to express and uplift one's well-being and well-being of the society as whole. Women empowerment is not a northern concept. Women all over the world, including countries in South, have been a challenging and changing gender inequality since the beginning of the story. Referring different textbooks